Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
Welcome back to the show. We are so excited to have our friend Kate Van Riper joining us here once again on the podcast from Innerscape Wellness, based out of Brentwood, Tennessee, in the Nashville area. We are excited to have her back here today to talk more about hypnosis, creating abundance in your life, and of course, how she can help you create that for yourself. Welcome to the show today. How are you?
Hi, Jill. Great. I'm glad to be here.
Same
Thanks.
here. We have her live on the Zoom as well as on the podcast. So I get to see her today, which is awesome. I love this. Would you mind just starting off by telling us a little bit about what the company is and what you do specifically?
Yes, Innerscape Wellness is my company, and it's my hypnotherapy practice. I assist clients with making transformational changes in their lives through the power of their minds. The process is designed to help you unlock your full potential, overcome and achieve positive, lasting changes in your life. I've been practicing as a clinical hypnotherapist for about the last 7 years. I started practicing in the San Diego area in a beach town called Encinitas, and I moved to the Nashville, Tennessee area a little over a year ago. I'm now practicing here in Brentwood, which is south of Nashville. So I'm certified as a clinical hypnotherapist, and I have a degree in psychology. And I've taught classes. I've taught classes at University of California, San Diego, at a nonprofit called Adapt Functional Movement Center in California that works with people living with neurological injuries. And I work with a variety of habits that people want to change, including improving parts of their life. To be clear, I'm not a licensed psychologist or a healthcare provider, but I just need to let you know that you need to focus on coordinating hypnotherapy with your healthcare provider.
Beautiful. Well, we're excited that you're here with us today. And what did you want to focus on for today in particular?
Well, for today, I'm talking about how hypnosis can work to attract abundance in your life. Abundance is a state of plenty or overflowing richness in various aspects of your life, including health and wellness, relationships, wealth, and other opportunities. So I can go in,
Beautiful. Yeah.
good.
Do
I
you
can
want to
go
start
into a
with
little more
financial
detail.
abundance? Yes, would love to hear about that.
I
We always
do.
like to feel set, to feel comfortable, to feel prepared with our finances. Could you share a little bit about that aspect first?
Right. Well, the way I want to describe financial abundance is having more than enough money to save and cover for your basic needs, your bills and expenses. It's also having extra money for savings, investments, and luxuries. It's also enjoying multiple streams of income from various sources, such as business ventures, investments, maybe royalties or other passive income, and just feeling financially secure and confident about future financial goals and aspirations. It's having the freedom to pursue passions, hobbies, and experiences without financial constraints. So that's how I take a look at financial abundance. But there's other areas too that I'd like to go into, if you don't mind.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Health and welfare abundance.
Okay.
This is enjoying vibrant health and high energy levels. You're feeling physically strong, agile, and resilient, having access to good food, clean water, and quality healthcare. Practicing self-care rituals that nourish your body, your mind, and your soul, and experiencing a deep sense of well-being, inner peace, and harmony.
Hmm.
Then there's relationship abundance. Relationship abundance is having a supportive group of family and friends, cultivating deep and meaningful connections with others, feeling surrounded by positive and uplifting relationships that bring joy and fulfillment to you. Maybe attracting romantic partners who share mutual respect with you, understanding and compatibility. And finally, enjoying harmonious and fulfilling relationships in both your personal and your professional spheres.
Ah,
The next one is career and opportunities abundance.
okay.
So that's about having a fulfilling and rewarding career that aligns with your passions and values. It's accessing multiple opportunities for growth, learning, and advancement in your field. It's feeling inspired and motivated by work that brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment for you. It's attracting abundance in the form of maybe lucrative job offers, promotions, or new business ventures. And it's experiencing a sense of abundance in creativity, innovation, and problem-solving abilities. Now, the last thing is actually time abundance, something that we don't really classify as abundance, but it actually is. And this is feeling in control of your schedule, having plenty of time for leisure and relaxation.
I wish I
and
need more of that.
self-care. Seriously,
Yes.
we all do. It's prioritizing activities and commitments that align with your personal goals and values. It's practicing effective time management techniques so you can maximize your productivity and your efficiency. It's having the freedom to pursue hobbies and other things that you enjoy doing. It's experiencing a sense of spaciousness and flow in daily life rather than feeling constantly rushed or stressed. So these are examples of how abundance can be thought of or illustrated, that they can manifest in different aspects of your life. And it encompasses not only material wealth, but also health, relationships, opportunities, and time. By cultivating a sense of abundance, you can tap into the limitless possibilities for growth, fulfillment, and joy in your life.
This all sounds so amazing. And don't you want to feel amazing, right? You're helping your clients wake up every day and feel like they're living their best lives. And obviously, with abundance, this could help. So, could you share how hypnosis and hypnotherapy can help achieve that in our life specifically?
Absolutely. Well,
Thank you.
hypnosis can be a really valuable tool for attracting abundance by addressing subconscious beliefs and thought patterns related to abundance and prosperity. Through hypnosis, you can access the subconscious mind to reframe limiting beliefs, to instill positive beliefs, and to visualize success which aligns with your mindset of attracting abundance. In the process, you can uncover and overcome psychological blocks, fears, and doubts. And this will allow you to cultivate a mindset that magnetically attracts wealth and abundance or other desired things into your life. Know that abundance is not just about material possessions, but about adopting an abundance consciousness. And if you'd like, I can talk about some ways in which hypnosis can help you attract what you want.
Absolutely. Please, let's do it.
Hypnosis addresses what you would probably need to do in terms of shifting your mindset.
Okay.
So in hypnosis, the mind's receptivity to suggestion can be used to shift from scarcity thinking, like I don't have enough or I'm comparing myself to others, to abundance thinking. Hypnosis also uses visualization. Visualization is a tool to help you vividly imagine yourself surrounded by abundance in all areas of your life and experiencing the feelings that go with that, like joy, gratitude, and fulfillment that come with it. It's actually the case that when you can visualize and use your imagination, your body actually responds as if it's a real thing that's happening to you. So your
Okay.
imagination is a very powerful tool that we use in hypnosis. Another thing we use is affirmations while you're in hypnosis. These
Okay.
are even stronger. These affirmations should be positive, present tense statements such as, I am deserving of abundance in all areas of my life, or I attract wealth and prosperity effortlessly today. Another area is to reprogram your mind.
Okay.
Hypnosis can reprogram your mind by getting rid of blocks to abundance. Through
Okay.
deep relaxation and suggestions, you can overcome limiting beliefs about scarcity, unworthiness, or fears of success and how it might change your life, which some people think, wow, is there really such a thing as a fear of success? There really is. Some people are just concerned about changes that it would make in their life that
Mm-hmm.
that they just don't know about. It's a fear of the unknown. Another way that hypnosis works is to anchor positive states. So
Okay.
anchoring is the process of establishing a trigger for reproducing a positive emotion later on.
Okay.
So by associating specific like gestures,
Yep.
words, or mental images with the state of abundance, you can easily and quickly access the positive emotions
Wow.
of abundance outside of hypnosis. Cool, huh?
It is. It is pretty fascinating. We're excited about this because I just feel like that whole thing, life is so short. And I tell you this before that COVID just really hit me. And I said, I have to start doing what I want to do in my life. I need to do better for my kids. I need to financially save more. I need to go on vacations. I need to live my best life. So I love hearing how this is possible and how you can reprogram, reshift, and all. And I know you're going to tell us about some people who've had success with hypnosis too, which I would love to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a couple more things about
Yes.
what hypnosis can do first. So it can help you actually not just see your self abundance, but create and take actionable
Okay.
steps, right? Because that's important. You have to actually do something. You can't
Yeah.
just think about it. So this could include setting goals, which hypnosis is good for, practicing gratitude, adopting abundance affirmations, and visualizing success regularly. So a lot of it is about an ongoing process that requires you to do things consistently and integrate them into your daily life. So it just becomes part of who you are. And you can and you do make abundance a priority, and you cultivate a mindset of abundance in your thoughts and actions. So by combining hypnotic techniques like that with the concept of abundance, you empower yourself to break free from scarcity thinking and unlock your full potential for prosperity and fulfillment. So if you decide to use hypnotherapy for increasing abundance in your life, just remember it's important for you to work with a qualified and experienced hypnotherapist. Great. Okay. Some examples of
Well,
people who you may
speaking
be
of someone
familiar
who's
with.
very qualified, let's remind everyone, since we're
Oh,
not taking a commercial break today, we're halfway through the show. So remind us how we can contact you.
oh, right. Absolutely. So you can contact me through my website, which is two URLs. One is
Mhm.
easier than the other, maybe. Kate Van Riper at innerscapewellness.com. Or, I'm sorry, I goofed that up a little bit. It's katevanriper.com or innerscapewellness.com. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Now let's talk about some of the people, regular people, but also celebrities who have used this to their benefit. Could you share a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's really kind of cool. People sometimes don't think of celebrities as having to do a lot to get where they are. They're just
Yeah.
talented. But there's some people that have really recognized the value of hypnosis and used it to their benefit. One of them is Jim Carrey. He's the famous actor and
Yeah.
comedian, and he has actually openly spoken about how he uses visualization and hypnosis techniques to manifest success in his career. Jim Funny wrote himself a check for $10 million
I
for
just,
acting services rendered and dated it for several years in the future. And through visualization and belief in his own abilities, he eventually achieved this goal and became, of course, one of Hollywood's highest paid actors.
I
So that's
remember
pretty
this.
cool.
I did hear about this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, pretty cool. Tony Robbins, he's a famous motivational speaker
Yeah.
and life coach. He's known to incorporate hypnosis and something else called neuro-linguistic programming, which maybe we can talk about in a future podcast.
Sure.
He's incorporated that into his seminars and coaching sessions. Tony teaches people how to reprogram their beliefs and behaviors to achieve greater success, abundance, and fulfillment in all areas of their life. Another person you may know is Sarah Silverman. She's a comedian and actress, and she has credited hypnosis with helping her overcome stage fright.
Wow.
Boost her confidence during performances. And she's spoken publicly also about how hypnotherapy helped her to get into a deep state of relaxation and focus, allowing her to deliver more confident and compelling performances. And we know she is really funny. Another person that you probably know from the movies mostly is Matt Damon.
Yes.
Actor Matt Damon reportedly used hypnosis to quit smoking.
Okay.
And after struggling with this habit for a long time, he sought the help of a hypnotherapist to rewrite his subconscious beliefs and associations with smoking. And through hypnosis, he was able to break free from the addiction and improve his overall health and well-being, which is success in the health area. Lastly, everybody knows Oprah Winfrey. She's spoken about how she used hypnosis to overcome her childhood trauma and help her build resilience in the face of adversity. Oprah's credited hypnotherapy with helping her to release negative patterns of thinking and behavior and allowing her to achieve really unparalleled success in her career and personal life. So these examples, they demonstrate the diverse ways in which hypnosis can be used to enhance abundance, whether it's by overcoming obstacles, manifesting goals, boosting confidence, or improving overall well-being. Hypnosis really is a powerful tool for accessing the subconscious mind and unlocking your full potential for success and abundance. Great.
Beautiful. I love this. And this is something, by the way, I know she's based out of Brentwood, Tennessee, which we've mentioned earlier. If you are just tuning in, we're here the hypnotherapist, and we're excited to have her here to talk more about the abundance and how you can get what you want out of life, but you need some help. So that's why Kate Van Riper here is joining us. Don't forget, Innerscape Wellness is the website. And it's exciting to hear that with the mindset shift and visualization, affirmations, reprogramming, and I know we'll talk NLP another time, but this has worked for so many people, and not just celebrities, but it's exciting. We would love to hear some more of your own client stories too, because it's fascinating that people can benefit from this. It is possible. This is living proof. And I'm just excited that you're here, Kate, reminding us of ways we could help ourselves achieve these goals.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yeah, as far as a few of my own clients, I'll speak about them with using other names, of course.
Sure.
So I'll call Nicole. Nicole had a passion for entrepreneurship, but she really lacked the confidence to start her own business. So she turned to hypnosis to overcome her fear of failure and fear of rejection. So through hypnotherapy sessions that were aimed at building her self-confidence and fostering a positive mindset for her, she gained the courage to actually launch her own online business. And with the help of hypnosis, she was able to attract clients, grow her business, and achieve financial abundance doing work that she loved. Another client, Peter was struggling with self-confidence issues that were holding him back from advancing in his career. That's a common situation. He wanted to overcome his limiting beliefs about himself and gain the confidence that he needed to pursue promotions and take on leadership roles at work. Through hypnosis sessions, focusing on boosting his self-esteem and visualizing his success, he was able to release himself from many of his insecurities and achieve greater abundance in his professional life. Finally, another example is a client called Stephanie. Stephanie was really kind of struggling to balance her career, family, and her personal life. She wanted to learn relaxation techniques and also improve her time management skills. So through hypnosis sessions, she focused on stress reduction and productivity. She was able to better prioritize her tasks, delegate responsibilities at work, and create more balance in her life. And as a result, she actually experienced greater abundance in her relationships, her
Yeah.
career, and just overall well-being. So those are some clients.
And can I just ask about you? How have you used hypnotherapy to help yourself? Could you share a little bit about that?
Oh, sure, of course. Yeah,
Thanks.
I do. It's kind of interesting to me that when I'm working with a client on these kinds of things, I actually benefit from the therapy that they're getting also, because I go into kind of a light trance along with them.
Okay.
And so some of these affirmations and positive thinking mind shifts actually benefit me at the same time. That's the
Okay.
cool part of what I do. But I also do self-hypnosis on my own. And it's really helped me to clarify what my goals are, clarify the things I enjoy doing, and kind of give me the courage to do things like this podcast. So I think it's just a really interesting and valuable tool for everybody, even those of us who know a lot about it.
Yeah, well, I just love the fact that, and it's virtual. So I could be here in New York, you could be in Tennessee, you could have someone in Europe, and you can talk to them this way, and it works. But for some people who may be a little hesitant and scared of it, we got to remind them it's not like the stage hypnosis that we see sometimes on TV. Please don't be discouraged. And some people say, well, how do I know I can even be hypnotized? Could you explain that? Because it's always important to hear that we're being hypnotized every day, right?
We really are. Yeah. And I think when you think about it, you'll realize that's the case. I
Yeah.
mean, how often do you end up buying something that you don't need because you felt compelled to do it based on an advertisement or
Yep.
a video that you saw on your phone, something like that. So that's kind of an indication that you're able to be hypnotized. Um, Hypnosis actually is such a natural state that
Mm-hmm.
you may not even know that you're being hypnotized by advertising and, other things in your environment, because it just happens when you're in a very relaxed state. In
Okay.
fact, it happens naturally when you wake up in the morning right before you're
True.
kind of very conscious, or at night, right before you go to sleep at night. So, I mean, everybody is familiar with kind of getting in the car and driving around and all of a sudden ending up where you wanted to be, but not remembering how you got there.
Guilty.
That,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely. So that's an example of being in a light state of hypnosis also. And, people can learn how to do this effectively on their own, like taking specific steps. So maybe that's another topic for another podcast,
Ooh,
self-hypnosis.
I'm loving it, loving it. Well, we're almost out of time. We have just 3 minutes left in the show. What else did you want to share about this, if you don't mind? Of course, I know you're here to help so many people, even if they're not in your state.
Yes, I am very happy to do online hypnosis with people, and I've had several clients that I do that with. And it's just so convenient for everybody,
Yeah.
as long as you have a good connection with your internet, and you're in a kind of a safe sort of private place. Everything works really, really well. So that's really perfect. Um, let's see, maybe at some point, I was hoping to be able to go through some positive affirmations with people. Do we have time to do
We
that?
got 2.5 minutes. Go for it. Let's get started.
Okay, great. So just as an example,
Yep.
as long as you're in a, place where you're not driving or operating machinery, as they say, go ahead and take a few deep breaths and get yourself into a very light state of hypnosis if you want to.
Hmm. Okay.
So you focus on your breathing, either out loud or in your mind,
Okay.
You can say the following positive suggestions, but feel free to substitute your own affirmations.
Okay.
I am a magnet for prosperity and wealth. Money flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. I am open to receiving abundance in all forms. I deserve to be financially abundant and successful. I attract abundance by being grateful for what I have. So now just take a little bit of time and imagine yourself in a financially abundant state. You might see yourself making a large deposit into your bank account.
Yep.
So see yourself doing that. Maybe even see where the check came from.
Yeah.
So use your senses. Hear yourself making the deposit. See yourself deciding what to do with all the money. And feel the emotions of being financially free to do the things you've been wanting to do. So you are what you think you are. You see
That's
yourself
true,
as
right?
financially prosperous, and you become what you imagine or see yourself becoming. So that's an example of one thing we might do.
Thank you. And well, we're almost out of time, so we can't go through everything, but how did you want to end up for today?
Well, again, feel free to contact me. I always set up free consultation calls with people, even if you just have questions and you're considering something, even for someone else. So you can contact me at katevanriper.com.
Perfect. And that's spelled
or
how?
KateVanriper.com or Innerscape.wellness.com. And there's places for you to contact me there.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time, and much health and wellness to your listeners.
Same here. I appreciate it. Great seeing you here today on the Zoom. And thank you again for being here. Pleasure to have you. Innerscape Wellness. Tell Kate we sent you. Pleasure having you. And hopefully we'll talk again next week. Okay?
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com, or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house. And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.